Not so long ago, the world was grabbed by surprise by the spread of a very deadly virus. Millions of people died, and many others were forced to quarantine to keep safe. Yes, we are talking about the 1918 influenza pandemic, otherwise known as Spanish flu. What you may not have known is that this tragic event is presumed to have started with not humans, but birds. 100 years later, and we're potentially faced with a similar fate. The highly contagious avian influenza, more commonly known as bird flu, is raging through the world. Unprecedented outbreaks are infecting birds everywhere, and most notably chicken in the poultry industry. Immunologists are sounding the alarm bells that this influenza variant might jump to humans if left unchecked. Within 3 mutations, this highly contagious virus could transmit to humans and present us with a new global pandemic. In the Netherlands, where chicken by far most form the largest proportion of livestock, this has become a very important and relevant issue. Due to the unfortunately small and confined spaces poultry often live in, disease spreads and mutates even faster. To prevent this, Dutch poultry keepers often have to cull all of their own and sometimes neighboring poultry livestock. Upwards of 1 million Dutch poultry have been culled in 2022 alone. These drastic measures to prevent a large-scale outbreak can be a death sentence for the poultry small businesses and of course the chicken. Everyone agrees that this chicken should be protected from the virus. However, considering we have to vaccinate up to 100 million poultry in the Netherlands alone, conventional vaccination strategies are suboptimal. That's where we come in. With our project Nanobuddy, we propose a novel strategy to effectively protect chicken on a large scale. We modify a microbe, which is a native inhabitant of the chicken's lungs, and give it the ability to secrete nanobodies. Nanobodies are a small part of antibodies which can bind to a virus and prevent it from infecting cells. The nanobodies that we use specialize in avian flu. Then, the genetically engineered microbe is introduced back into the chicken's lungs through a very convenient spray. And once in the lungs, the nanobodies will provide a wall of protection which can block the virus from infecting the chicken. The convenience of our proposed passive immunization strategy eases the challenge of protecting not just Dutch poultry, but poultry all around the world. The chickens protected by our nanobodies will have a smaller chance of transmitting the disease, and therefore a reduced risk of outbreaks in farms. This way, we can also minimize the chance of this virus transmitting to humans, and on top of that, we can save countless of chickens' lives that would otherwise be lost to unnecessary preventive killings.